Hello everyone, welcome back. Now, we have this drawing. We're going to use isometric skills to draw the shape as it is. Now, there's two things inside the picture. There is a circle that we have it here. There's one, look, I'm calling it circle, even if it's arc. And there is the same thing at the bottom. Because this is a curved surface, we call it. A curved surface. We'll come back to this one. This is a curved surface, and we have something here as well. Another one that there is a way you can roller when the people are playing, that's going and then coming back. It's something like this. You imagine in this way that this is a curved surface I have it. So this is what we have to draw. So the radius is given to us 44 here. The radius for this one is given to us indirectly. It's given diameter is given to be 40. Diameter to be given 40. Now there's something else inside here, which is this kind of line. Now this line does not follow the three type of line that we have it. We'll discuss this one. We call them inclined lines. Inclined lines, they're very easy. Is have to have the starting point. You just have to have the starting point and the end point to connect them together. That's what we have to do. So the way to do this is to have the starting point and the end point. You just connect them back together. That's why we have to draw those lines. You don't know the angles. You don't know the angles. You cannot use angles to draw. You cannot use the three direction that AutoCAD forcing you to use. So you have to just find the first point and second point, then connect back together. Those are, we call them inclined lines. So we're gonna change the system to isometric and we activate ortho mode. Then I'm gonna draw some part of this. The idea is what? To find the center for those circles. Why? Because we said that circle in isometric, we call them isocircle, and the only way to draw it is to have their center. Well, luckily this one clear that the center is given to us. This is the center. This is easy for this one. However, for this one here, I don't know where is the center yet. We might think that it will be right at this corner, but we have to make sure that it is here. So is this the center? I don't know yet. Look, I don't know is this the center. Unless I calculate and I will see the dimensions, is it exactly this will be the center or not. So we will see where will be the center for sure. Now, we'll draw some lines. So activate it. Changes, for example, this 44. I'm going to go 44 there. And there's 32. Just following the lines that we have it. Then we have like this, I'll come 12. As if you want to know where I started with this point here. This point I came like 44, then 32, then 12. Now, I can draw this line here, yes, later, because I need this line for what? The midpoint of this line will be the center for the circle I'm going to do. Then 12, then I can go like this 32 again. And then this one, we'll know how much it is, because total we have it here. This is 24 with 40, 64. We'll take the 20 out of it. So we realize that this dimension here became, because 12, 40, 12, that became 64. 64 minus 20, it became 44. Now this is going to give me an idea that this radius basically from here, it will be 44 like this, yes? So the center basically, it's horizontal somewhere there. But is this dimension here will be 44? So we realize that this dimension here is 44. Yes, 44. But is this 44? If this is also 44, then we know exactly this will be the center. So at least we found one of them here. Now, let's finish this part here. Let's finish this part here, then we'll come back to it. So 12. So we have 12. Then I'm gonna draw 40 there, but later we'll delete that 40. There's 40. there's 12. I could change the color of it. Then we say we're going to go back 32 in this manner, then 44 like this, and then we go 44 in this direction, and this one must be 20. If you check, yes, exactly, came 20. You see this is 20. Now this one here in the middle, that's the 40. I'll just change the color of it so that I know that this is something that I will delete it later. The midpoint of this one, since the midpoint is active, so we can use the circle, isocircle, using the midpoint of this one as the center. So we're gonna draw this one as well. So I'm gonna go for axis end, then isocircle. Then you ask me where's the center? The center is right here, the midpoint of this one. Is this the correct way of doing it? Yes, because it's the top plan, we call it. Then the radius will be 20. The radius will be 20. Now I have to use trim because I don't need all of it. So trim works here. There is no problem. I can just simply trim this part here. Now I need you to keep this one in your mind. When you feel this, we said that this is a surface, yes? This is a surface. This is a circle, and this is the same circle, yes? Because they are the same surface. I mean, if you look at the cup, the teacup, if it's straight line, if it's a straight cup, you have it. The top one and the bottom one, if they are the same, you feel that there is a surface, yes? The round one. So the top circle, it's the same as the bottom circle. The top one is the same as the bottom one, So in that cases, we prefer to use copy command to do the bottom circle. If you don't use copy command, what do you have to do? You have to find the center, which we did it the same way. That's the center. So you have to find the center and repeat the same procedure. This is the center for the bottom one. Remember, this is the center for the top one, because they are not on the same level. So this will be the center for this one here. Well, instead of doing this twice, they do it like this using isocircle. We use copy command to do the process for us. We're going to show it to you that you have to use it because it will help you a lot. So let's continue rest of the line. So let's change the icon. I'm going to go down here. Let's say this is 32 given to us. 32. Then this will be 12. Now we can go up, just close it. Then the same thing will repeat here. That's 32. Then 12. Then closing it there. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. Now, look at the bottom circle. How I'm going to do? I'm going to use copy command. I'm going to select the object, press enter. Then I'm going to choose anyway. Let's choose the center. I know between center to center how much it is. Yes, I know exactly how much is this height here. Why? Because I drew a line 32, so I know the height is 32, and is directly bringing the circle downward, because we know that from here till here the distance between them is 32, which is given to us right here. That's the 32 for this one, which is the same as here, same for the other side as well. So I used that 32 to copy it down. I use a trim. Look, I always prefer to use trim directly so that I'll get rid of this excess part here because it cannot be seen, and that's how we got that part there. Then let's continue with the other things. So let's go to the other circle and the line that we have it here. So I'm gonna let's draw some part here. That will be 12. Then how much is supposed to come here? I mean, if you think this part here, how much is supposed to come? It's not given directly there, yes, but you see this 20 here, 24 here, and we know the total how much it is, yes, because the total we calculate here 40, 12, that's basically the thickness of this shape we have at this. So we have 64 there. So basically this will be 20 as well. With symmetry, you can even see it from the other side. So 20, 20. So I'll come, this is 20. Then for this part here, this small part is 6. So this is the same 6 here. So I'll come like this. In order to do it, I'll come in this manner. So we'll come 20. Sorry. Come like this, 20. Then we'll come this manner 6. Then 24. Then we'll go in 6. Then we'll come like this, 20. And it has to come to the same point here. Now this is basically the top here, We'll go to the bottom to see how we do the bottom here. So for the bottom, I'll start from this corner here. I'll start from this corner, which is easier. I can come down from there to down. How much? It's 24 given. Then I can go this way. I can come in this manner. How much is this here? We will find it in a bit. Well, let's just directly do it. We have it here. Sorry. So we said this one, this one. Now we have from end to end 108, and this is 88 up to here. So the remaining will be 20. The remaining will be 20 because 108 minus 88 will be 20 for this part here. 20 for this part here. So from this point 20, 20. Then I said if I have this point, I have this point, I can just simply connect them back together. Well, let's see what will happen there. Starting with line. Okay. Line. We're going to start from this corner here, 24, we go down, which is given to us 24. Then we're going in that direction, 20. Then we have to change the direction, so I'm going to use F5, change the direction like this, 20. Then I can go change the direction again in this way, 24, which is given as well. Now I'll stop there. What I did, I have this line here. So I have this line. And I have the top line, yes, you can see them here as the two lines. Then I can just simply connect this point to this point. Those are inclined, we call them, this point to this point. You just connect them back together. Now you will realize that AutoCAD does not allow you to see the line when you're drawing it. Look, if I click here, like I cannot see the line, yes, it's totally fine. Just come closer to this point, like you see it right now, yes, just click on it. So this is, or you can deactivate this ortho mode, but I don't prefer it because if you deactivate it, yeah, you can draw this one, but you have to be very careful. After that, activate it back. So don't forget it. If you open the ortho mode, then you have to activate it again. But if you even don't deactivate the ortho mode, you can still be able to do it, but you just have to click here and then move the mouse over the other point. It will be struggling, but you click there, that's enough, it will do it for you. Then let's do the other lines. So the inclined line, there is no problem with them, and if you have the two endpoint, that will be 24 again, 24. And this one I'll just draw something more. I can later trim this extra part there. So I always, if I do something extra, I'll just simply trim this part there. Well, there's one line here, so we have one line as well here. We're gonna go for this part. So I can go 88, 12 up, then we need to, this is 44 as it's given to us here. So how would you start? We start from this point here. Now I can go from here 88, then I can go up 12, then this is 44. Yes, how do we know it? It's basically the same part here. This is the same line here. I mean, it's the same surface. This is, we assume that's a vertical surface we have at the, this is a vertical surface we have. So this is the same at the bottom, 44. Well, if you don't know it, just start from here. Start from here as well. You can come down this one. Yes, how much it is, you can come. Why? Because that's also possible. If you don't know this let's say that you don't know how much is this one here. Let's say you don't know how much is this one here, this length. Don't worry. Can you calculate this one here? Yes, we can. The total we have it's gonna be, that's 56. Take 12 out of it, then you have this height here. Then you can come from there and from the other two sides then connect them back together. This is up to you. Or I can use something without even calculating these things. As I always said that you can use trim. Let's say I'm just drawing something long. Yes, I'm just drawing something long. I don't know how much it is. I just draw it in this manner. So I'm gonna draw this line from here, which I know it's 88. That's gonna be 88. We know this one. Then I'm gonna go up 12. I know it. Then I'm gonna draw something more as well. Look, they connect somewhere. Yes, I didn't calculate how much is this. I didn't calculate how much is this. I just draw them more than enough. Then I can just use trim to trim the two excess part there. So remember, now the only thing remain is what? The only thing remain is to calculate where is the center for this circle. Now what do we need to know? How much is this line here? How much is this line? If you see it's 44. It's 44, and we know this is also 44. It's 44. So we know that the center will be where? As I said in the beginning, if this height here and this height, they are 44, both of them come 44. Yes, this is 44 and this is 44. Since the radius of the circle is 44, so we know that center will be at this point here. This is the center that we needed. This is the center. So first we'll get to this center, then we're going to draw this circle there. Wow. It's easy to get to the center, yes, because you just simply draw a line, whether from this corner, 44, and that will be enough. This will be the center for the circle. Well, let's go for the isocircle. So we're going to go to axis end, and then we're going to choose isocircle. Then it will ask me where's the center. That's the center here. Then we have to choose the correct face for the circle. So it's not the top, it is this face that is basically will be 44. I can click at that point or type 44. By the way, you can click at this point, that's enough. Directly will be 44, or you can type 44 for the radius, hit enter, it will draw it for you. Look, it passed through that point, then you can use trim to trim this excess part, and this line will be deleted. Oh, do you have anything remain there? We'll double check to see if we draw all the lines. That's it. Well, we have it here. 2 circle, 3 circle we have them. Those two I used copy between them because they were the same. This one I only have 1. We know there is another one, yes, we know there is another one, but we cannot see it. I need you to imagine that there is this circle. Where is it, the other one? That's exactly at this part here, isn't it? Because this is what we say, that the back of it there's a curved surface we have there, but you cannot see that one there because it's behind the wall there. It's behind the wall. So this is how we're using isocircle. You have to find the center, then you can draw the circle by using axis and ellipse, and then choose isocircle option within axis and ellipse. Now in the practical hour we will solve two more examples, and we will show you the 3D model of this shape, at least to imagine, to increase your imagination and to improve it in order to be able to feel the objects in a 3D manner. Thanks for watching.